Okay, I'm back. Let's get this a bit bigger. Let's max the size out. You probably can see my ugly mug in the background, but that's okay. Look, I've been trying to rotate my 3.5 Banggood display. Now I've installed this from GitHub and I've done another video on that. And I've tried to change the boot configuration text to, what was it? LCD underscore rotate equals 2 or display underscore rotate equals 2 to change it to 180. Now I've got 180 at the moment on the display, but the way I got it was I entered LS to get to the first bit of the information once you've logged in through your PuTTY server, or you can do it straight off the Pi, but I do it off PuTTY, and then you LS, and you notice a couple of things here. Now the original software that I've found, and I'll drop this down for a minute. Okay, the original software talks about this LCD show software. So that's what it was talking about originally. So what I've done is I've changed it to 180 and it's actually turned the display, here's the display here, it's actually turned the display 90 degrees, or I'd call it 90 degrees. So what I'm going to try and do is do a 270 and see what happens. You have to reboot each time you do this. So let's get that back up. And we're down here. So all we have to do is we need to, don't forget, you're going to have to be sudo to actually make it do what it's meant to do, and you want to write down this command. So you get that, and then you press your tab. I suppose some of you might not know the tab. Well, you should be able to, but it's not letting me here, so I'm just going to have to write the whole thing out, which is an annoyance, because it's a pain in the ass. So, and minus, and capitals for LCD and 35, so we won't. And at the end of that, you put your what degrees you want to put it on. Now, if it's not sudo, you won't get any further than this. So then you've got to put in your password. I'll do my password now. Yeah. And the command wasn't found. So that's a problem. I've got to look at the thing again. What was it that it actually said? It should have been there. Oh, yeah, it should have done that. Should have easily done that. It found this command. So why didn't it find this command? Let's try and change it by 90 and see what happens. Okay, we'll go again and we'll just press our up key to get the information up, and we'll change that to 90. See if that does any good. And command not found. What am I doing wrong here? Hold on, I might have written something down wrong. Well, it looks right. Very right. Maybe I've done something simple wrong, but yeah. Worked last time. If I go up the screen, I can see it here, and I've gone up here and I've written it down. Oh, I know what I did wrong. What did I do wrong, everyone? I forgot to give it a run command. So I didn't put / to run the actual thing in Linux. So now I can change this to 270. It'll tell me to reboot. Yes, I want to reboot. So, and now I'll just have a look what it's doing. So if you get that screen there, you need to install that driver first. Now I've got it up the right way. Look at that. That is now the right way. So you need to change that to a 270. See? I do all the fault finding for you. So let's see what happens. Oh, come on. Oh, yes. And the thing is, it works now. So the system works. So that's where the fix is. And I'll write all the instructions down. Now, the only other thing is you need to adjust one other file, which is, I'll get into it and get it there. Hold on. So first thing we have to do is cd ... and that takes you back to root anyway. So if I go ls, which is list, I don't want to get into boot this time, I want to go into etc. CD etc. Hard to do with one hand. And ls, because I can't remember which one it was in, so I'm going to have to remember it. I'll just pause this and find out. Okay, I just remembered what to do. And where's the screen information held? And the touch screen information held? It would be in CD X11. Once you get into X11, your ls, and then you go into CD X org, because that's where your touch screen stuff's in. And then once you get to X org, if you look here, you've got xorg.config. If you press your tab button, it'll fill that information in for you. Your ls. There, you just have to adjust the 99 calibration file. So if I cat that file, and then press your tab button. Whoops, I pressed it twice. I'll press return. Once I've catted it, if you see that information there, that's the information you need to have in the system. You want 250, 50, 390, 17, 3863 and 242, and then the swipe axis. And hello kitty. Tiffy's come to say hello. So Tiff's here and she's saying, well, that works for me. So that's all that has to be done. Now, the only thing I have to do now is get my Touch UI to open a web browser through one of the startups up here, and it'll be finished. So all good. So that's fun and dandy. So if you've found this useful and you'd like to subscribe, please subscribe. So my cat's got a pillow instead of bloody having some plastic hanging around. It's ABS. I've got some really good plastic today. I've got some PETG, and there's my machine. So now I've got it up the right way. Everything's great. So please like and subscribe. More to come. I'll try and list all the information I've done. I'll try and list my information. Some of it I actually made up myself from someone else's setup, and that helped me. I didn't know if it would work or not, but it did. Do not waste your time using the boot config file text. It doesn't work. Not with the small screens from Banggood. Okay, catch you on the next one. Bye.